on YouTube? It's James with Shyhammer Fantasy Battle Reports, and it's another game for the Road to Michigan GT. Now, I am playing, if you guys have been keeping up with my battle reports, I've been playing a lot of usually gun lines or balanced approaches to my list building. But right now, I'm in this like close combat mindset. I just want to play close combat. I want to just rush at people and just see them like try to like react as hard as they can to what's coming at them. And not only that, but like because I have this mindset, I want to try to get to a level where I feel very confident in my skill with this. Basically because I'm so used to just sitting back and shooting and being able to maneuver using what room on the table that I have with units that are stubborn or strider and all that kind of crap anyways. So at the same time that I'm thinking this, my brother wants to go ahead and try out a list with his Ogre cons with Heavens. So he wants to take a level 4 of Heavens, and he wanted to play with this giant Death Star of Ogre tribesmen. So he's trying out something new. He really wanted to play. This is like a Thursday night that we decided to go to the dojo and play. I'm trying out my army. In the previous game I played against Dan, I played with a giant, and I ended up I did like the giant, but at the same time the giant I feel like the points could be used elsewhere, so I'm going to go ahead and try to use the Boar Boys of the Boar Apocalypse. But anyways, let's show you what I have on the table. Let's show you what he has on the table, and let's go ahead and start that right now. Right here I got a unit of 5 Wolf Riders. I have 21, I think, Goblins with short bows and 1 Madget. Over here, on the floor, laying down, that is the original Goblin Joe. He is a Force Goblin Shaman level 2 with just 2 spells. I have a big block of Savage Orc Ed Bashers with the big Stabadon, and I changed their banners around. They got the Banner of Discipline as well as the Banner of Speed. I have my BSB in there. My BSB is another Savage Orc or Feral Orc with a great weapon. The Giant's just a proxy for 8 guys. Anyways, I got 6 Cave Trolls in the back. I also have, let me see if I can find a better picture of them. There they go. On the left, that is the Boar Apocalypse darts. The Boar Apocalypse boys are 6 mounted Ed Bashers with Mechanox Totem, lances, heavy armor, and shields. So basically, there are 2 up, strength 7 on the charge that turn off all magical items touching that unit. I got 2 Gargantulas. The A-Rock is in this picture here, and then the Chicken Rock is hiding somewhere. There it is. Chicken Rock on the right side. On the left, in the chariot, yes, that is the Dragon Rammer, but that is General Zod in the Dragon Rammer with Azian, the Sun Rider, next to him. Then in the back, that is King Koopa. For my magic spells, I got Stay Quiet. I got Blessing on the Mother Spider. I got Fix It Up and 2 Evil Eyes. And then that is it. I basically dropped my army like so. I kind of feel like this is a better deployment for me, where I split up the spiders. I do this in a couple games, and I do it where I double them up on one side on a couple games. But I kind of feel like splitting them up kind of gives me double the trouble, more or less. As for my brother's side, you can barely make it out in this picture, but I'm going to show you anyways. On the left, that is going to be a Frosthorn mammoth with the giant axe. That is the solo model with the giant axe. That is a Kin Eater. In the back, he is trying out a cannon. He really hated the cannon, by the way, after this game. This one game, he was just like, this cannon sucks. He has that big block of Ogre Tribesmen with the Mark of Pestilence and Iron Fists. So they're going to be, if you're hitting them in the front, you're hitting them on 5s. He has he has a unit of 4 Cannoneers, and then he has a unit of 6 Mercenary Veterans. They have Lethal Strike as well as Bodyguard, and then they have the 3 characters in there. The level 4 has Lightning Storm, Call the Comet, Curse of the Westerlies, and the Stars Align, and then he also has Blizzard and the Beast Within. It's going to go ahead and start off turn 1 Orcs and Goblins, because I dropped off most of my stuff after like 2 drops or so. And I go ahead and I move up like this. I move Koopa and the A-Rock to the left side. I move the Savages up. I use the Wolves as a conga line for right now. They're just kind of sitting back, trying not to get shot at, but also just trying to just be there to annoy people. The Boar Boys, so basically the Savages are being huddled in by the Boar Boys and the Wolf Boys. The Trolls are going up. The General's going up. I end up using his um, beasts attribute, or his wilderness attribute, excuse me, attribute. And then, of course, I'm going to move up the goblins and move up the spiders as well. Alright, magic phase got 8 power dice. Go ahead and I use stay quiet, and I do it in a bubble. And I get it off, and I use the attribute to move my general around, which is one of the funnest things that I'm finding with a chariot, is just to move that chariot, like, boop, boop, move it over. Anyways, that's about all I got off of magic. He stopped everything else. So we're going to go to shooting. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the web launcher, get a direct hit on some tribesmen. I think I do a single wound. But the main thing is getting them web launched. They're not going to move. And that's it. That's all that happened. It's going to go ahead and start off turn 1, or Ogre Cons. Broger Cons. So, part of this right here, I'm going to tell you right now, I had a problem with, was my brother's deployment. He wasn't a fan of this because he took more, I don't know what he took more of. He took the cannon, he took the more mercs maybe, but his deployment was kind of like janky. So he had his lead belchers kind of off to the side, and his cannon out exposed. Excuse me, and I don't feel like those are flanks, but anyways, he kind of sits back because he figures he can shoot at me and I have to come at him. So magic phase got 5 power dice, goes ahead and he does all 5 dice on Call the Comet, and he fails it outright. He shoots the cannon. I know this isn't the thunder cannon model, but he uses this as the model for now. Shoots it at my general, and my general takes the hit. Actually, he just misses. He misses my general entirely. The lead belcher, sorry for the blurry pictures. Lead belcher shoot at Koopa, and Koopa just shrugs it off like And that's about it. It's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 2. The other thing is the cannon has divine shots. It has the mark of change as well as the lead belchers. The lead belcher shooting Koopa, the mark of change doesn't do shit against Koopa because Koopa is a 4-up region with a 2-up ward against fire. So it's pretty impossible to hit him with the change and hurt him. But for the general, you know, he had an opportunity to actually kill me. I think I might have ward saved it, but whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and move up. I move up everything. Now he has one Kid Eater on the right side where Chicken Rock is. Chicken Rock just basically covered him. Like, if you're going to charge, you're going to have to charge the Chicken Rock, and the Chicken Rock will probably win that combat eventually. So he kind of knows that, but I was like, I used that as the ability to move my general up into the water, move my trolls up, move my boar boys up, move my savages up, move my wolf riders up, and I moved Koopa all the way around the left side. I had the A-Rock all the way to the left side. Anyways, Magic Phase got 10 power dice. I go ahead and I do fix it up onto his Kin Eater here, so he has a harder time wounding the Chicken Rock if he does charge in. He lets it go through. Then I go ahead and I do Gift of the Mother Spider onto the Chicken Rock, and then I also do Stay Quiet. Why not? Anyways, there was nothing in range, obviously, for my magic missiles. I used the attribute to move my general up like so. Boom. He's over there. And then shooting phase. Shooting phase, I'm going to go ahead and shoot the Chicken Rock, or the A-Rock, excuse me, into the tribesman. Hits him again, does another wound, doesn't do shit else. And it's going to go ahead and start off turn 2 Ogre Cons. So turn 2, he starts moving up like this. And now I don't, again, the lead belchers are in a poor spot for personally. I just think that they're in a very bad location. Magic Phase, he got 5 power dice. He goes ahead and he does 5 dice onto Lightning Storm. And this one I Dispel Scroll it. So that's about it. I stop him with the rest of my dice onto whatever else he casts. Shooting Phase, he's going to shoot the freaking cannon. He misfires the cannon. And he's just like, fuck this thing. I'm never bringing it back on the table again. These lead belchers are going to start shooting at my savages. They end up killing off 3 savages, and that is it. We're going to go into turn 3 Orcs and Goblins. Turn 3 Orcs and Goblins. The General Zod is going in, telling that cannon, kneel before Zod, and that cannon's like, fuck that, I'm fleeing. So he flees, goes through his units, pops off the table, but makes me fail the charge, which is a good move. I decide to use the Congo Wolves into a chaff to basically give me an opportunity to move everybody where I need to move them. So I move the A-Rock up, I move the Savages up, I move the Chicken Rock up, I move the Trolls up, I move the Boar Boys up, I move everybody up. Now my Savages are in a bad spot because they're in the woods, but I have one turn where he's going to hit the chaff. He needs like a 11 or a 12 on an overrun to touch me, so I'm like, that's fine. I'm pretty safe there. I don't think anything will really happen. And if he does charge with the tribesmen into my guys, he's gonna basically he's chaffed by 1 unit. 1 unit is chaffing 2. Koopa charged into the rear of these guys though, and they're gonna have to fight that out. Magic phase. I don't know how many dice I got, but I end up doing Evil Eye. He stops it, and then close combat. Close combat. Koopa freaking whiffs. He only does one wound onto the lead belchers. The lead belchers are not steadfast because he didn't have them in threes. So I have a charge, a rear, and one wound. That's 4. He ends up rolling the dice. He rolls like a 3. He actually sticks, but he can't turn around, and he's going to stay there for a turn, and it's going to go ahead and start off his turn. BrogerCon's turn 3. BrogerCon's turn 3. His man-eaters are like, fuck it, we're charging in. He's like, I got to get rid of these guys. They're in my way, whatever, right? So he charges in. Magic Phase got 4 power dice. Goes ahead and does Beast Within onto his tribesman unit. This guy goes ahead and turns around, picks off some savages, and then with his bolt thrower, and then close combat, he crushes the wolves, overruns, and he rolls the fucking 12, and he boom right into my savages in the woods. He doesn't care if he is in the woods because he's going to be having bodyguard, so he knows for a fact he's going to get impact hits. He's going to get a shit ton of attacks, and as soon as he moves in that freaking frost mammoth, I'm going to be swinging last on most of the stuff. I think I'm going to be swinging last anyways, so he's going to kill a shit ton of savages, and I won't be steadfast. I just won't be steadfast, and even if I win, he'll be stubborn. So that's kind of crazy. So he's happy with that one. Over here, close combat, Koopa ends up killing off one of the lead belchers. He ended up getting like 4 wounds, I think. Yeah, roughly about 4 wounds. He loses combat this time. They run downhill, and Koopa ends up not chasing. Koopa just decided to stay over here. Let him go. It's going to go ahead and start off turn 4, and this is the ugliest turn ever. Holy shit. Koopa's charging downhill. A-Rock's charging the flank. Boar Boys are charging the flank. Zod is charging the tribesmen because Zod just said, fuck those guys. I need to get out of the way for the Chicken Rock so the Chicken Rock could charge the freaking man-eaters. Everybody's charging the man-eaters except for the trolls and Zod. And boom! Holy shit! This, by far, is like the nastiest picture I've ever took. Holy shit. What the fuck? The trolls move up just for the hell of sake of moving up. And the goblins decided to turn around and try to shoot that kin eater. Magic face. Oh wait, you can also see I took the 2 goblin shamans and threw them out of the unit right in between the trolls and the savages, so that way if I get the aura spell off, you know, they would give -1 in the bubble. Anyways, Magic Phase got 9 power dice. Go ahead and I do Evil Eye, he stops it. I try to kill his Kid Eater. I try to do the Stay Quiet bubble, he stops it, and then I end up throwing up the Fix It Up onto his unit, and this is the one that's gonna fuck him up. Shooting phase, these guys are all gonna shoot at the Kid Eater. I think I do 3 wounds with just bows. Just bows. 3 wounds. Holy shit. Alright, over here, close combat. Zod! He didn't even challenge. I don't know why he didn't challenge, but Zod crashes in, kills. Oh, because he wanted all the attacks in. That's why. Zod goes in, does 3 wounds, kills off one of the freaking tribesmen. The tribesmen attack back. And the thing is, even with the Beast Within, making him hit me on, or wound me on, oh, sorry, hit me on 5s because he's weapon skill 3 to my weapon skill 7. And then wound me on 4s and make him re-rolling the 4s, and I have a 1-up armor save and a 4-up ward. He did 0 wounds. 0. I swung back and I like whiffed. I think I got a charge and a wound, and he has like 2 ranks of banner, and that's about it. So I end up winning combat, and I think I lose combat by 1. I think I lose combat by 1, but I stick anyways. I lost it by Muso, I think it was. I stick anyways, and that, whew, lucked out right there, but it really didn't matter. Here we go. Koopa challenges, and the reason for it is this simple. His general has all this shit, like all these fucking, lowers your strength, lowers your, whatever, if you, doesn't take multi-wounds, 4-up ward save, all that crap, right? But Koopa's in the flank. He's gonna be hit. I'm gonna be hitting him on 4s, and any wounds I do go straight through his armor because I have the obsidian blade. and he has no ward save because the Boar Apocalypse is touching the unit, and the Boar Apocalypse is turning off all the magic items. My brother decides he's going to give me the champ. Champ goes at Koopa, and Koopa just kills him. He actually got a wound off with the champ, too. Holy shit. So his man-eaters go impact hits and all that crap. They end up killing off, look at this, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 savages. I'm like, holy shit, this might still go bad, guys. This still might go bad. I go ahead and I swing, and boom! Holy fuck! 3, 6, 9, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21 wounds. 21 fucking wounds. Holy shit. And to top it off, the savages didn't really do anything because they're hitting on 5s, and I ended up picking off characters because I figured I would hit the characters. So it's not only these 21 wounds, it's 21 wounds plus like 5 more or 3 more wounds. So it's like 24 wounds, but I'm just like, you know, I might as well hit the characters while they have no ward saves in case he decides to go for the Boar Apocalypse boys, right? But to top it off, the spiders, I just grabbed all the spiders' attacks at once, 16 dice, 2 of them multi-wounding, and I just rolled them all at once, and it was like, multi-wounds going off, all that crap's going off. He does get a 6-up armor save, but guess what? You have to re-roll that 6-up armor save. His attacks were all missing on 6s and stuff like that because I'm making him re-roll the 6s. Holy shit. Just took out the freaking mercs. Holy crap. This is how it looks. He has his BSB, his wizard, and his general left in that unit. There is not a single person left in that unit besides those 3 characters. We're counting up the bodies, and he's just like, they're gonna run, and I could just chase with everything. Holy crap. My brother's like, that was just nasty. I think we should just call it right there. He was just kind of like this. It made him rethink his whole list. Holy crap. Oh man. MVP, I am going to give it to the Boar Apocalypse boys. Just for the simple fact that, yeah, no, I don't even have to give it to the Boar Apocalypse boys. It wasn't the A-Rock or Chicken Rock because they got even merits. The Savages didn't do great. Koopa did kill or punk some lead belchers and then hit this unit here. But, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just give it to the Boar Apocalypse boys. The Boar Apocalypse boys' ability to turn off his magic items caused him to just see no positive outcome from this. This is just going to be very, very bad for him. Holy shit, guys. Holy shit balls. That was nasty. Oh my god. Yeah, so it's a big win for the Orcs and Goblins. My brother calls it right there. He didn't even want to bother with trying to fight my general because he realized he couldn't even wound my general, and he knew that the 2 spiders running around would kill his monsters and his lead belchers and all that shit in the rounds to come. His kid eater's already wounded, and I have trolls that haven't done shit yet. Holy crap. So I do like the Boar boys for like this game right here. This game right here gave me the perfect example of a unit that had too much magic items invested in the characters that are in a Death Star style. So that really did pay off. As you can see, the spiders are basically unscathed. And the unit, like, what was this, turn 4? Turn 4, everybody's in combat, more or less, besides, like, the trolls and the goblins. That was pretty nasty. I do like the double goblins being with the ability to steal attributes, because now 5 spells. Basically, I got a crazy level 4. I got 5 spells going off with multiple attributes going off. That's pretty cool. The ability to take shadow and wilderness attributes is really key to my army, because I can just move my general around, move the spiders around, move the boar boys around, move Koopa around. All that stuff is pretty cool. The ability to take like alchemy or something like that would be really cool, just to give my guys better armor saves, spiders armor saves, trolls armor saves, all that stuff, right? So that's all really cool shit that I could play with this list. My brother does get a rematch against me. He changes up his list, gets a little bit more chaff, gets a little bit more smaller units, while keeping the same theme going on. I do think that his layout was against him, or his setup was against him from the beginning. Same thing with Dan. Dan cornered up on me, and I think the corner doesn't really help him much, just because I was able to just rush it and just dominate. Realizing that I could rush in that fast, I don't see many things that could wound enough wounds on both A-Rocks, so the both spiders. So the spiders are able to get in fast, trolls are able to get in fast, Koopa and Zod are be able to get in fast. So that's all pretty cool shit. And then the savages are still a threat. Anyways, that's how it goes. I'm going to go ahead and try to get another video up. I'm trying to rush these videos out. This is actually the second video I'm recording in the same day, which is very rare for me. I usually record one a day, and then if I post 2 in one day, that's usually just because I had them saved and they were ready to go. But yeah. Anyways, man, these videos are so short. 20 minutes. It's a difference when there's no shooting phase. Anyways, guys, I hope you're enjoying this. I enjoy making them. Hit like, hit subscribe, guys. I started a Patreon account, so if you guys want to help out, I'll start posting up my on my videos, my Patreon, so that way, guys, it will give me some incentive to keep going and help me out as well, and also help me pay for my next year's ETC Spain run, which hopefully I could get. I haven't figured it out yet. Sam mentioned on one of my videos. I'll see what he mentioned. He mentioned Samum. He said he left me a comment in the discussion section about there could be another way to go to Salamanca, but he didn't give me any fucking details. So hopefully I get to Salamanca if I can't go with Team USA. I honestly would love to go with USA, but we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. I already said all that crap. Whatever. Yeah, I'm running out of shit to say. Guys, Boar Boys kicked ass this game. See you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.